Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. The art of living well and the art of dying well are one. It is impossible to live a pleasant life without living wisely and well and justly. The greatest wealth is to live content with little. Death does not concern us because as long as we exist, death is not here. And when it does come, we no longer exist. Not what we have, but what we enjoy, constitutes our abundance. We do not so much need the help of our friends as the confidence of their help in need. Do not accustom yourself to consider debt only as an inconvenience. You will find it a calamity. Of all the things that wisdom provides to make us entirely happy, much the greatest is the possession of friendship. It is better for you to be free of fear lying upon a pallet than to have a golden couch and a rich table and be full of trouble. It is not the young man who should be considered fortunate, but the old man who has lived well. He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing. It is folly for a man to pray to the gods for that which he has the power to obtain by himself. The noble man is chiefly concerned with wisdom and friendship. Of these, the former is a mortal good, the latter an immortal one. The just man is most free from disturbance, while the unjust is full of the utmost disturbance. The misfortune of the wise is better than the prosperity of the fool. It is better to be unhappy and know the worst than to be happy in a fool's paradise. A free life cannot acquire many possessions because this is not easy to do without servility to mobs or monarchs. If thou wilt make a man happy, add not unto his riches, but take away from his desires. Not what we give, but what we share, for the gift without the giver is bare. Let us be thankful for the fools, but for them, the rest of us could not succeed. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. The key to happiness is freedom, and the key to freedom is courage. It is better to live in freedom and poverty than in opulence and slavery. Vain is the word of a philosopher which does not heal any suffering of man. Let no one be slow to seek wisdom when he is young, nor weary in the search of it when he has grown. Of all the things that wisdom provides for living one's entire life in happiness, the greatest by far is the possession of friendship. He who is not a good servant will not be a good master. The just man is most free from disturbance, while the unjust is full of the utmost disturbance. The highest calling and the most indispensable virtue of a rational being is to seek pleasure and avoid pain. Pleasure is the beginning and the end of living happily. The pleasure of sex is one of the natural and necessary desires. We must exercise moderation in all things, including our pursuit of sexual pleasure. Sexual pleasure, when enjoyed in moderation and within the bounds of mutual consent, can contribute to overall happiness. The wise person seeks the pleasures that are free from pain and disturbance. Do not pursue excessive or unrestrained sexual desires, as they can lead to suffering and discontent. The key to true pleasure lies in cultivating a peaceful and balanced life. Sexual pleasure should be approached with mindfulness and consideration for oneself and others. The pursuit of pleasure should be guided by reason and prudence, avoiding excess and harm. Happiness lies in finding contentment and fulfillment in all aspects of life, including one's sexual experience.